Kia ora everybody, welcome to tonight's Citv and Wato local news. I'm Alex Pere. First up in tonight's news, Tourism Cook Islands held a market day today that focused on the Australian market and how they plan to capitalize on it. Here's more. The Australian Market Day was held at Muri Beach Club today and was attended by many people involved in the tourism industry. Citv spoke with Cook Islands Tourism Australia Market General Manager Kieran Cook about some of the strategies they have in place for 2015 and 2016.
In 2014, we actually realised that we needed to build the personality of the Cook Islands online. 68% of travellers are going online and searching for destinations before they even know where or how they're wanting to go. And from that, they're going on to 32 to 36 sites to find out and research and plan about those destinations. So we need to be in those areas, and we need to build the personality of the Cook Islands online. So we need to be in those spaces where they're looking for destinations before they even know. We need to be on the sites where they can find out about and research and plan so that we're put on their initial consideration set. So the strategy last year was really all about building that online community, creating an online presence, creating the personality of the Cook Islands. And for 15-16, it's really about building the depth and the personality of the Cook Islands, so peeling back the layers. So we talk about PR, where we've been traditional messaging and positioning, but now we need to move from where we are and how to get here through to working with influencers that will actually help us to influence their travel partners for food and fashion, sports, retail, any of those influences that can actually help people to uncover what the Cook Islands is all about. So social media plays a huge part in that, and of course PR plays a big part in it. We're looking at content being really king, so websites, videos, online vignettes, talking about imagery, articles. Another big function that's happened just this year is called semantic search. So it's no longer good enough just for us to write Cook Islands holidays and people search for that in Google. We now have to actually target what we're wanting to say in a very concise way. So people are now researching and writing into Google, where can I go with a nightlife and a beach theme that also has things for kids to do. So we need to have articles that are relevant for that, so that will come up in a search that is relevant in content, in context and with intent. So there's a lot of changes happening in the market. We just need to be on top of them.
Apart from general marketing, Cook's team is also looking at niche market strategies such as the wedding, honeymoons and luxury markets.
We looked at the niche market strategies, not so much that families is niche, because 40% of our travellers are probably coming through for family holidays, romantic breaks and romance. Obviously weddings is a huge part of what we do in the Cook Islands. But I discovered in 2011 when I started the position that we need to be more than known as a honeymoon destination or a romantic destination. We're perfect for families because of how we have so much to see and do, the family-friendly resorts and the ease of getting around the island. Luxury travellers are also looking for the same types of things. They don't want pampering so much as they just want a simplified experience, but they're really after that customer service experience to be top-notch. And so they're all looking for something different. So we identified the key areas that we need to work on to get these travellers to come to us. So we need to remove the tensions for all of these brands. What are the things that are stopping them from coming to the Cook Islands? What do we need to address? Let's get that out of the way so that they can make an informed decision. Because travellers these days from Australia are very informed, they're very knowledgeable. Travel is not a luxury item for them, it's an everyday occurrence. It's something that they look forward to and that they plan for. And they're real travellers, travel is in the palm of their hand. So they're doing a lot of research on mobile sites before they even get to the destination. Then they're looking up Google Earth and Google Maps to find out what there is to do. They're connecting with us when we're here, and when they go home, they're becoming our brand ambassadors. And so we're really kind of repeating that cycle. So the niche market strategies that we've put together is just to highlight out how we can bring more of these potential types of travellers to the Cook Islands.
Former Miss Cook Island, Donna Tuara, has been working with the office in Australia for 1.5 years in the area of trade marketing. She gives us an overview of niche strategies for the single travellers and VFR.
Yeah, so with VFR, of course, is myself or any one of our visitors, for our family and friends that visit the Cook Islands. So visiting family and friends, which that's what VFR stands for. So a lot of our people do want to come back home, as we all know that we've got a lot of family and friends that live in Australia, and we always tend to come back. So what we're trying to do here is asking our industry not to underestimate our people when they come back. They do want a holiday, they do want to stay in resorts, they do want to do activities like any other visitor would do. I mean, if they go and stay away for so long, they want to come back and have an actual holiday, so they don't necessarily want to go and stay with families, just in case they make us, feed the pigs, wash the dishes. We'd rather stay in somewhere like a hotel or a villa where we can enjoy our time on our own but still get the opportunity to go and visit our family, and also do tours here where we can discover our own backyard. And we go away for so long, coming back there's always something new that we can do here. And in regards to the single traveller, that is another market which is not so great here, which is not huge here at the moment, but it's something that we really want to push, because we actually can cater for single travellers here. We just need to identify the resorts and the activities that they can do, because 39% of Australians, I should say 1/3 of Australians that travel in a year actually are single travellers. So we need to try and target that market as well and give them options to come here, such as giving them affordable accommodation, pricing for singles rather than pricing our room categories at twin share. So just a few things that we need to work on over here to make it easier for single travellers to come to the Cook Islands. Yeah.
The Cook Islands government currently subsidises the direct Sydney flight to the tune of $4.4 million. So the team is being very active in stimulating growth from this sector.
We are actually, so since the launch of the direct flight, we've had over 18% increase in our visitor arrivals. And so it's been really great, double-digit growth every year upon year since 2011. We're about just under last year's numbers, but we did have a double-digit increase the year prior. So we're looking at things like, it could have been the exchange rate. There was a lot of restructuring and re-energising with our trade partnerships, but we cannot see why this is not going to be a banner year for Australia this year.